Hear us now? Can you hear us now?
Oh, sorry. Derry didn't have our microphones on. We were lost.
So this is when Patrick likes to walk us through the next 10 days. And I like to say, okay, so day one, tomorrow, it's going to be humid, warm, and not November-y, right?
Well, that's debatable because we do this a lot during November.
That's true.
You know,
that's true.
It will be above normal. How about that?
Okay. Okay.
All right. So after tomorrow, we get that cold front coming in Sunday morning. Hopefully we get some rain, hopefully on your backyard, because we need it. Because if we don't, then it's going to go for several days without any rainfall. So below normal or near normal temperatures, some nice weather coming up Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I wish I had those days off to go camping up in the lakes area. That's tent camping. That's what I would love to do. Then we start modifying or moderating temperatures Thursday and Friday as clouds come back in. And we're going to get a front in either Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, a week out. Right now we're going to go with Monday. That could speed up or slow down with about a 40% coverage of scattered showers and storms. That's next best hope for rainfall.
There you go, folks. The 409 Sports Blitz coming your way next here on 12 News.
Hello and welcome to a playoff edition of the 409 Sports Blitz. We are here at Raiders Stadium in Lumberton. Diboll taking on Buna, and you can feel that playoff air right now.
Oh, it's very cold right now, I think.
It's not very cold, but...
It's for me, you know, I've been living in like the Midwest for like 15 years. It's a little chilly out here. I'm a little surprised. Come on.
Well, you know, we can warm you up. Some highlights from the playoffs tonight.
I like that transition.
It's our game of the week, Diboll and Buna. Let's get right to the action. Bradley Morgan, one of the mainstays of Southeast Texas, leading his Cougars into the playoffs against the Lumberjacks. Remember, the Jacks took out the Cougars last year, 50-2. Buna trying to make a better game out of this one, but here comes Jalen Jackson, and there he goes, 23 yards to the house, and just like that, it's 6-0 because the extra point was no good. Now, how about some trickeration? Toss out to Jalen McMillan, and he's going to air it out to Jalen Willis. extra point good. This time, 13-0 Diboll. Buna need to get something going. Coach Morgan looking on, and he's going to give the rock to who else? Jacob Menard, and he's got himself a score. Barrels his way into the end zone, 13-6. So, hey, let's go for two and make it a real ball game. It's Menard again. They're going to hand it off to number 20, and he is in for the score. Touchdown Cougars. It's 13-8, but late in the second quarter, Dylan Graffinino is picked off by McMillan, and he's going the other way, looking for reservations for 6. Instead, he's going to be taken down there inside the 40-yard line. That would set up this beautiful pass play, going deep to the end zone. Kill, Knox, there, score, touchdown, Lumberjacks, and they roll in this one. Your final 59-22. Jacks are moving on to the area round.
How about looking good?
Definitely looking good. Now, last night from the same District 3A Division I, East Chambers, they were taking on Trinity up in Woodville. East Chambers, you know, finally ranked. They're number 8 in the state. They deserve it because they got a guy named Ernest Caesar.
The third.
19 yards, making it look easy there. It was 7-0 in a flash. And how about this? Jacoby Peralt out to Caesar. Look at him toying with the defenders. I'm going to go this way. See? Player. It's not all the way to the end zone, but he is really, literally just playing with the defenders at that point. And guess who? EC3, last week's Class 3A State Player of the Week, 6-yard score. And EC is already pouring it on. More from the third. This time from 8 yards out. East Chambers led it 49-0 at the half, and literally went on cruise control after that, winning it 49-14.
EC3 looking great.
That's right. How about another score from 3A Division I? Woodville, they took down Cold Spring last night, 41-28. Congratulations to the Eagles as they move on to the next round. Also, wow, look at this score.
You know, I was a little worried for a second for Newton. We kept checking up on that game. 78-6.
That's right, Newton, 78 in a playoff game, and they will take on Omaha Paul Pewitt next week. Going to be a good one there. How about we let Mike talk now?
Well, it's about time. Thank you, actually. Over in 4A Division II, West Orange Stark taking on Sweeney. The Mustangs looking to make a trip back to state. It's been a couple years, though.
So long.
Very so long, right? Opening drive for the Bulldogs. Trey Songs, real name, no gimmicks. Bottoms up, throw your hands up. Artavius Samuel, that ball is picked off. He's going to take it deep into Bulldog territory. And here come those Mustangs. Elijah Gales, you can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him.
And you can't do that
Mama,
either.
there goes that man for 6. Mustangs up 7-0. But they're just getting started. Snap, crackle, pop. Terrell connects deep across the middle to Jalen Thompson. He's in for another 6. Mustangs up 14-0. Terrell, the quick strike to Jalen Thompson. He's going to take it to the house for another Mustangs touchdown. Bulldogs, though, still fighting. Songs on the keeper. Somehow, someway, cuts through the Mustangs defense for the score. 2-point conversion is good. It's 21-8. Cornell Thompson not happy, but you know the Mustangs would respond.
Is he ever happy?
Right? Well, we did give him those oranges last year. Elijah Gales, he's a playmaker in the backfield for the Mustangs. Put that on TikTok, Facebook, or Instagram for the fam. West Orange, they're going to win, and they will win big, 59-8.
And they are going to roll into the next round. Great win there. And we're going to let you know who they're facing later because we don't want to give something away this early on.
No
Last night, you were at another ball game.
Yes, more 4A D2 by district action. Orangefield taking on state-ranked Sealy, and things were about to get thunderstruck for the Bobcats. Pick things up in the second quarter. Tigers already up 21-0. Devon Himilevsky throws through the blur to Jacoby Davis. Right stick equals juke, my friend. He's finally brought down by Tyler Washington and Cade Smith. First down, Tigers. Then Himilevsky floats it over to Draper Parker. He's moving and grooving for another Tigers first down. Same drive. Orangefield trying to get something going. Himilevsky scrambling. Can't find anyone. Nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide. Trevor Jenkins comes up with a big sack. Bobcats offense back in business. Gunnar Jones, play action. Nice protection. Goes deep to Logan Gibson, but it's picked off by Tyler Hennessy. Check out the elevation here by Coach. Whoop.
Nice.
I'll give it a 10. A 10.
A 10.
Now, Himaleski, look at the fake. Plenty of room. He's a keeper. On the keeper. Tigers up 28-0.
You know, that's where Eric Dickerson went to high school.
Yes, it would. Yes, sir. Seeley will get the ball back after the Bobcats fumbled. Check this out. They will make him pay. Himaleski, kick and move, time, dime, slings it to Draper Parker in the end zone. He's draped up and dripped out for another Tigers touchdown, and that will do it. Tigers roll 41-0 to win their third bi-district championship in 4 years. They now move on to the area round to take on.
Good to see Seeley back, even though it ended Orangeville's year. We don't like to see that, but Seeley used to be a powerhouse, especially in the 80s and 90s. Other scores from 4A Division II last night. How about a team that used to be a power in the 90s that is no more, Lamarck? They are hammered by Silsbee, 50-6. And guess what? The reward for Silsbee? You get to play #1 Carthage. This game is set for Friday night, next Friday night in Nacogdoches, Homer Bryce Stadium, also known as Stephen F. Austin University. That one's going to get kicked off at 7:30. Belleville Brahmas taking out HJ last night. The final there was 41-10. And this is not a mistake, your next score you're going to see, folks.
No, it's not. I mean, I honestly thought this next score, even our news director reached out to us and said, hey, is this score right? That is right. China Spring has upset the #4 team in the state, the Jasper Bulldogs, 45-19. And as you can see, China Spring now moves on to take on.
I figured it was going to be a close game, but I didn't
this.
expect a blowout, and China Spring put it on them early and never let up. Also, from last night in 4A Division I, Vider's season came to an end. It ends at 4-5, and this was a top 25 team, and they go out in the first round to Lindale, a top 10 team that is 29-13. You got to hope that Vider can get it together next year and make a little run, but tough going there for the Pirates. And how about some more small school action, Mr. Canizales?
Let's do it there. Sideline pass in Silsbee for tonight's bi-district matchup between Hode Zeta and West Sabine. Pick things up early in the first. Bobcats moving the chains, decided to get cute, but you know it's allergy season. Colby Craig with the recovery. Tigers can't convert, though, and back come the Bobcats. Landon Sellers launching down the field to Devontae Broussard, and it's been a while, Ashley. Give me the loot. Touchdown, Bobcats. Extra point, no good. Hode Zeta up 6-0. But here comes West Sabine. Julius Mason, the human bowling ball, rolling right through the defenders. Wrecking shop all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. West Sabine up 7-6. Bobcats, though, back on the move. Landon Sellers looking to throw, but he's going to be wrapped up and taken down by Christian Williamson. Let's go. Now, Devontae Broussard back for the punt. Whoop! You might want to get that big fella. That's 2 on #2. Tigers up 9-6. And here comes Quentin Smith tossing up to Hunter Murphy. What a passing catch for the first down. Couple plays later, Smith scrambling. Stays alive, finds a wide open Cade Ross for the touchdown, and that's going to do it. West Sabine survives and advances 22-6.
Also last night, a huge ball game for the Deweyville Pirates taking on the Cushing Bearcats. Remember, Cushing beat Deweyville 22-0 earlier this year. That was right after Hurricane Laura. Not this time, though. James Bernard, nice little hitch and pitch out to Cade Watson. Big first down. And Watson, just look what he does. Going to the outside. He's got himself a reservation for 6. Social distancing, of course, encouraged.
Wear that mask.
30-8 at this point. Watson calling his own number. Look at the balance. I love this. He gets about 8-9 more yards because he's not going down north to south, keeping it going there for another big first down. Menard keeping this one around the edge, making it look easy. It's 36-8. Remember, Deweyville had never won a playoff game before this. Then Menard takes it in. 2-point conversion's good. And guess what? Deweyville picked up their first playoff win in school history last night, 44-8. And as you would expect, head coach Brandon Prowse was emotional after this win.
All right, Coach, I mean, the raw emotion right now of winning the school's first playoff game, how does it feel?
Amazing. Amazing. There's no words. There's no words. Come on, let's go!
What do you think this win means to the community of Deweyville?
Oh, God. They'll probably build a statue, man. I don't, yeah, I don't know. You know, I feel like I got a little longevity there now. But, you know, we're not done. We're not done. These kids got some grit, and they're dedicated. They play for each other. They're a special group. They're really a special group. I mean, you can look up and down it. We don't have just amazing athletes, you know. We have no D1 athletes, but we've got more heart than most D1 athletes. And Cade Watson is becoming a man, and he's tough to deal with.
Unbelievable. Congratulations. Yeah, build the man a statue because he's done a heck of a job.
Pirates?
That's right. Lovelady, though, they take out Evadale, another district rival of Deweyville final 50-12 last night. And unfortunately, Burkeville, they ended their playoff drought, but the playoff appearance would not last long. They are taken out by a very good Tenaha team. The Tigers are loaded 53-12 in that one. So if you come early on, that was all your playoff highlights. But guess what? The big schools are still playing district.
Oh, yes, sir. That was a big A block for us. That was
huge.
huge.
A block, huge A block at home. That's the segments of the news if you're unfamiliar. I talked to my wife about A block, packages, those such. Has no clue what I'm talking about.
My wife was usually like, yeah, whatever.
That's
I
right.
don't care. What are you making me for dinner?
Take
tonight?
out the trash.
Yeah.
That's
you
all.
take out the trash? I'll get my dad to do that.
Wow. Okay.
That's how I roll.
Well, right now, though, it's time to take a look at the 409 Sports Blitz Band of the Week. It was supposed to be Buna, but they didn't march tonight, so
Nope.
how about the Diboll Lumberjack Band
We'll
getting
take them.
featured tonight? welcome back to Raiders Stadium, where the Buna Cougars were eliminated by the Diboll Lumberjacks tonight in by-district action. Great season for Coach Morgan and the Cougars. They're always fun to watch. You know,
nothing to be ashamed of tonight.
Nothing to be ashamed of. It's, you know, when you get to the playoffs, you're running some big boys, and Diboll's got some big ones.
Oh, they got some big Lumberjacks.
That's why they're called the Lumberjacks. It makes total sense right now. Speaking of some big boys, big boy football.
BGOE, Brook Gang over Earth.
That would be Westbrook taking on Kingwood last night. You were on the road.
I was on the road.
In Humble.
Yes, Westbrook making the trip to Humble, as you said, to take on at Kingwood. Open in possession for the Bruins. Bryce Anderson, the LSU commit.
Mr. Anderson.
The slant, the catch. Smoking Joe Hayes. Welcome to the big show. A first down, Bruins. Same drive. Anderson connects again with Joe Hayes. So nice. You got to see it twice. Bruins pick up another first down, but on 4th and 1, Westbrook can't convert, and here come the Mustangs. Or so they thought. Jonathan Mendoza looking for Jack Dugas, but it's intercepted by Reggie Holmes, and he could go almost all the way.
That's not all the way, though. That's not.
Almost. That's what I said. Almost.
Pretty close.
Watch this, Ash. Watch this. Watch this.
Whoop. Oh, no.
Watch out for that
Why
cone.
would you show that?
It's a doozy. Now on 1st and 1, at the 1, Jordan Guidry powers his way into the end zone. Bruins up 7-0.
You're wrong for that. I'm just still going to say you're wrong for showing that.
I know, but we got a kick out of it. Westbrook, though, back on the move. Anderson rolls out, looks and finds, you guessed it, Smoking Joe Hayes. Those two were firing on all cylinders last night for the Bruins. First down, Westbrook. Later in the drive, Jermichael Foxall. And if you didn't know what the Fox said, he said, see you later.
That's not what the song said.
Bruins up 14-0. We'll get to that in a sec.
I was hoping you were going to make the noise.
Interesting, though, down the stretch. But Westbrook was able to hold on and get a much-needed district win, 40-28.
That's right. Nice win there for the Brook, getting back in the winning ways. They'll be taking on Summer Creek, I believe, next week. So got to keep things rolling. How about down in PAT, home of the Trill? Uh-oh.
Front, back, side to side.
Alternate uniforms tonight.
Like
busting out the Jordan brand gear out there. Red for those Titans, taking on the Baytown League Gainers. Pick things up. Jamar Sanders going to find Adrian Hayward, and he's got himself a nice little 12-yard pickup there when it's all said and done. Then Sanders, check this out. Nice little juke move. And he's got himself a 24-yard gain when he breaks loose there before getting pushed out by a big old gander. Sanders, yes, the Ganders, one of my favorite nicknames in the state of Texas. He's going to call his own number, and why not? Because he is number 1. Touchdown.
I think Riley wrote a song about that.
I believe so. I've heard of it a couple of times. You know, I'm hip with it, like the kids say. No kid says that. It's a joke. Second quarter, Lee's defense all over Sanders, slammed him to the ground. He is hurt at this point. Luckily, though, he would return to the action. Ganders are much improved this year.
Look at the ref.
The ref is down. The ref is down, but he's okay. And it's even better news for Port Arthur because Jalen Gilbo has picked it off and is going the other way, one of the most highly touted recruits in the country. And how about Cheney? We are all tied up at 14, though. Baytown Lee is bringing it this year. We are all tied at 14. As I said, we have ourselves a ball game. And then after that, hey, how about Cheney at halftime?
Crown him.
He's named the homecoming king.
King.
Score some points.
King Cheney.
Hopefully get a win. We've seen him as named the homecoming king, so hopefully they can pull out the win, right? He's got to. Third quarter action. Sanders, though, is picked off in the end zone, and that is not good. But Port Arthur's defense, they can bring it on D as well. There goes that ball, and there it goes the other way. Looked like a basketball bouncing around out there. The Titans would pick it up, and guess what? That would lead to a Sanders touchdown, 21-14 Titan tempo, and they just pour it on after that. They remain undefeated for the year, improving to 7-0. Most importantly, though, 5-0 in district, 48-28.
How about those Titans?
Looking good in PAT.
Have we picked them against P&G? Yeah. I can't believe it. Crazy. Moving on. LaBarque. There you go. I was like, man, did it freeze on us?
No, you're just freezing.
Hosting a Beaumont United. Both teams looking to get themselves back in the win column. Cooper Upshaw connecting with Eric Bright, and that is Bright Light.
Speaking of bright, orange and yellow out there, plenty of brightness.
Looks like Oklahoma State. Shout out Tyler Segerman.
And Wyoming.
7-0 LaPorte. However, Timberwolves. Ja'Cory Smith Jackson, that's going to be picked off there.
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
Woo, I am for real. So is he. He's going to take it all the way into LaPorte territory, but here come those Bulldogs. Eric Bright taking it all the way down for another touchdown.
That is a grown
his second
man.
of the game. That is a very grown
good
man.
Lord.
14-0 LaPorte, but back come the Timberwolves. Bradley Thomas, he's been hot all year long, calls his own number. He's going to take it all the way down.
Oh!
I like that. Red zone, it's first and goal, Beaumont United. Then Anthony Hawkins soaring his way into the air. There he goes.
He's got
End
it.
zone. Touchdown, Beaumont United. I'm getting a little worried because I picked Beaumont United tonight, but they're still down, but here they come. Bradley Thomas. And I love this receiver's name. Sir Zolokoffa. Doesn't
I
matter.
always have a hard time
Great
with it.
catch.
We have to talk to this
First
kid.
down, red zone. Here comes Jonathan Martin, though. We almost lost a
Script.
right there. Taking it to the outside. He's scoring all the way. They tied things up 14-all. And guess what, folks? Just to let y'all know, I picked Beaumont United. Ashley and picked LaPorte.
That's LaPorte, not Lamorque, but yes.
LaPorte. 29-20. Timberwolves take this one. That is a big
And I believe, I haven't done all the math, but they're in great position, if not already in the playoffs. That would be their first playoff spot in school history. It's only 3 years old, but still, that's a big thing right there. How about to the reservation we go? P&G taking on Kingwood Park. 4th and goal. Blake Bose trying to get in, and he is denied. Remember, P&G was stunned on the road in Mont Bellevue by Barbers Hill last week, trying to get things going. Well, they're going to get things going later on. Boast is into the end zone. INDIANS.
Scalp him, Indians scalp him.
7-0 at this point. How about another Boast TV? He's on TV.
Yeah,
he's got a TD, and he's in there for another score. PNG up 14-7 though. The Panthers were hanging tough in this one. Trickeration for Kingwood Park. Hudson Dezell pitching it out to Hayden Bender.
What a catch.
Pierce Richards, great grab. It is 1st and goal. Dezell from there, he's keeping it himself, and we are tied up at 14. And you're thinking, ruh-roh,
Say it ain't
what's
so.
going down there at PNG? But they would settle down. Connor gonna take this one into the end zone, going through a little traffic, making it look easy still though. 21-14. That'll get the PNG cheerleaders going after this one as the Indians take the lead at this point.
Hugh Cherokee.
That's right. Horns up. And then here comes Boast. And he's got himself a big run. He was looking, let's not say it, Rashawn Johnson-like tonight. Using those legs for some big pickup. Hey, he's showing he's got some wheels out there. But we're used to him going to the air, and here it comes right here. Finding Grant Pearson, end zone, 28-14. And they put up a lot of points tonight. You think they were taking out some frustrations?
They might as well.
62-35. Indians are 3-1 for the year. They'll be taking on Crosby, who's undefeated in first place right now in district.
Nederland hosting Dayton. Welcome to the Dog House. Bulldogs looking to win 3 straight. Meanwhile, Dayton is still in search for their first victory, Ashley. Early in the first, Broncos driving. Ashton Garner forced out of the pocket, completes the throw to a wide open Zachary Huntley. He'll take it down into Bulldog territory. Couple plays later, Blaine Denton, a little play action, hits up Devin Lee all the way into the end zone. What a start for the Broncos. They're up 7-0, but wait, there's more. Renee Cunningham, kid's a playmaker. He can make a lot of things happen for the Bulldogs. Zigzagging here, Tecmo Bowl style, but it's a fumble. Dayton recovers. Then it's Davian Washington punching it in for 6. Number 1 on the field. Number 1 in your hearts. Dayton up 13-0. Upset City, not so fast. Josh Mazik, kid is a certified G. Mazik. He is a certified G and a bona fide stud. Touchdown Bulldogs. And they're going to hold on for the victory. 42-26.
Nice win there for Big Ned. So you're looking at them. They're sitting at 3-1 in district, just like PNG. Crosby is still undefeated in that district. Yep. Barbers Hill obviously still in that thing. So you got 4 teams really starting to jockey, and it's going to get interesting. Coming up after the break, we're going to recap our big game of the week. We had Diboll taking on Buna here in the 3A Division I bi-district playoffs. That's coming up next on the 409 Sports Blitz. welcome back to the 409 Sports Blitz. Our game of the week was right here in Lumberton playoff football.
Playoffs?
Playoffs, that's
Playoffs.
right. We do that all the time. Probably do it too much. Probably annoys you, but
okay.
we'd like to do it.
We're laughing.
That's right. It's
Gary's
funny to
laughing.
us. He's laughing back there.
I'm sure
we can
all
hear him.
eyes are laughing.
It's really dark out here, though.
It's
So
terrible. Yeah, somebody forgot to pay the bill. Come on,
it's
Motel
okay.
6.
We're in the black hole again. It happens, right? But out here tonight, Buna was taking on a Diboll Lumberjack team that had plenty of size that knocked them off last year, 50-2, and Bradley Morgan leading his troops into battle. One of the nicest guys you'll ever meet in Southeast Texas. One of the longest tenured coaches we have around here in the 409, and we're going to pick things up here. Opening quarter action. That's Jalen Jackson going 23 yards. The extra point was no good after a bobbled snap, but it was 6-0 Lumberjacks. But wait, there's more. The toss going out to Jalen McMillan, who's going to air it out to Jalen Willis. Halfback pass. 13-0 at this point. More from the Lumberjacks later. But right now, Buna. How about this? Jacob Menard. He's in there. And all of a sudden, it's 13-6. You're feeling a little mo. Starting to switch on the Buna side. They're going to talk things over. And hey, let's roll the dice. Let's go for 2. And it's going to pay off. Menard is in there. And it's a 13-8 ball game. But things are starting to get out of hand here just before the half. Dylan Graffinino is going to be picked off by McMillan. And he's got himself a chance for 6. But right here, it gets taken down. Great effort there by Graffinino, the quarterback, is who came down to get him. But Diboll just too much. Going end zone, and Cale Knox is there on the other end. Touchdown, and they roll over Buna. Your final was 59-22, and
nothing to be ashamed about for Buna.
Nothing to be ashamed of. When you looked into this game this year, okay, Diboll was a top 10 team all of last year. They went on the road, knocked off Jasper after Imelda last season. We were up there for that one.
That was a crazy one.
And, you know, Diboll lost a ton, but they still have so much size, and that's what our area is blessed with speed. We have tons of speed all over the place. We have some great skill players, and we have some great DBs and you know, a few linebackers. Our area has always lacked size, like at least since, you know, I've been doing this 20 years.
When I saw Carthage, that was insane.
Yeah,
that
size,
was insane.
when you get up into East Texas, every team across the state, different regions have their different strengths. Region 3, we have speed for days out here.
Tight tempo.
You get up there to East Texas, though, you're starting to get big boys.
Oh, yeah,
Them Lumberjacks are named Lumberjacks because they really are Lumberjacks. They go out there and, you know, chop down wood all day.
You think it's like Rocky 4, you know,
Probably
they're out there
so.
in the mountains,
I mean, Coach Morrison up there, he's been a local coach here in Orangeville before. He's been around for a long time as well. Great guy. He's got those guys rolling just at the right time. That's all that matters. You got to the dance. Now you got to party and see how far you can go. Unfortunately, it ends for Buna tonight. Great season out of the Cougars. But you know what? They did have one more highlight in the show, and it's coming up right now. So 409 Sports Blitz Hit of the Week. Pick things up. Diboll is punting, and on the other end, Michael Jackson's going to make it go, that boy is taken down. Michael Jackson from Buna. Looking like Captain Insano coming out of nowhere. That is our 409 Sports Blitz Hit of the Week.
Wow, of Michael Jackson.
409 Sports Blitz. This is the segment where we like to talk about what's going on around the 409 throughout the week.
Hashtag it.
All you got to do is use that hashtag 409 Sports. We're going to be using this more throughout the year, of course, tag boarding it. And, you know, that's how we get some extra bonus highlights. So let's check out and see what was going on
A
out
lot
there.
of fans in the area that use that hashtag.
That's right,
409 Sports.
including
Heather Foster there.
Lover.
It's almost that time. How about Newton, man? I was scared for them for a second. I mean, once they're up 60-0, I wasn't quite sure.
And Evan West.
Shout out
Lamar
US.
grad, former sports anchor here in the 409. Happiness supporting Lamar athletics. Evan making a cameo tonight.
Hey, big win for the JV.
Nederland JV.
6. Yeah, 6-0. We like to see that.
Oh, look like a bright future out there in Nederland.
Caden Shaw. Yes, sirree. Cross country state bound. Congrats.
See, this is a great way to get, you know, some sports that we're not able to get out to
football
on TV. I love that.
Oh, look, there's our boy Justin Aaron Kelm. Beaumont United. Yeah, I picked the Timberwolves.
You did? You have a two-game lead on me again. No comment. Anyway, how about Silsbee? Moving on, by-district champions, 50-6 thumping of Lamarck, and that avenged a loss from 1998.
This was a huge night for Coach Krause.
I know the guy who tweeted this. Look at the camera work. Look at this, just beautiful. Was this a movie?
No, this has to be Derry. Derry had to somehow, some way sneak over there to get that shot.
That is the iPhone, by the way. Great video.
I'm an Android man.
That's why your video looks so bad. Anyways.
That is fake news, Ashley.
Game day.
That is a great shot, though.
Beautiful shot there. That was when the Titans won against Beaumont United. Of course, tonight they won against Baytown Lee. So right now, that makes it time for what? It's the play of the week, correct?
Oh, yes.
And
go ahead, say it. Go ahead, say it. Go ahead.
Well, because somebody likes to butcher his name, I'm going to take this one from here. How
you
about
butchered it for 2 years.
Nederland? Josh Mazik.
Amazing.
He's going to make all kind of nice moves and make every one of them Broncos miss and then turn it on the afterburners. Congratulations. That's the 409 Sports Blitz Play of the Week. And welcome back to the 409 Sports Blitz, and it's time to take a peek at next week's games.
Yes.
Of course, we have a lot of playoff games.
Lots of them.
We have some regular season games as well. Let's take a look. There's a mix of them. So let's go to the big board, and you'll see, right there, Silsbee goes and takes on Carthage next week in the area round. That one is we played in Nacogdoches at SFA Friday night, 7:30. Then you got a Saturday game there.
Louisville, Chilton, yes, I will be there.
That's right, in Tomball, USA.
Yes, sir. Man, but that Silsbee Carthage, whew, it's going to be tough.
Westbrook, they're home next week against Kenny Harrison, former Port Arthur Memorial head coach. His Summer Creek Bulldogs are rolling into town.
Baytown Lee. Hey, Bowman United picked up a much-needed district win.
That's right.
You see that?
They've won just about every game, though, so they're looking like they're playoff bound.
They're legit.
They are.
Chandler Rivers said it. They're legit.
Also, Friendswood, this is a team that seems to be improving. They were the district favorite. They were missing some players. They're healthy now. Mustangs will go into Port Arthur. That one might be closer than expected.
And you know, P&G, our team, taking on Crosby.
And the Crosby Cougars, they are undefeated right now in district. P&G has that one loss to Barbers Hill, so that goes a long way in determining that #1 seed. So big game for the Indians next week. And we don't want to forget Nederland takes on Barbers Hill next week as well. So that's a good one. So for now, it's time to say goodbye. A mini blitz will probably be on the way next week.
I thought you were going to sing Boys to Men.
Can't do it. Not enough time. Darn. So last full blitz of the night. How about the band of the week one more time? Our fill-in band of the week, the Diboll Lumberjacks.